The world is constantly changing from traditional marketplaces to an industry worth billions. This is e-commerce. So what is e-commerce? E-commerce is considered as the buying and selling of goods and services through online and digital means. Much like traditional commerce, e-commerce also operates on different business levels such as B2B and B2C. And now, it is also possible for brands to have multi-sided platforms that facilitate interactions and transactions between users. This is called peer-to-peer platform. P2P is a fast-growing method since the concept of apps have been introduced. Examples of P2P are Airbnb, where house owners are able to connect with house seekers, Uber, which enables users to order a lift, and Bol.com, where millions of sellers communicate with millions of customers. These are considered as some of the biggest companies in the world. They are valued as much more than traditional companies due to their much smaller team, no real estate, and are very scalable, meaning that they are exponential organizations. These companies got the recognition from something called the network effect. So let's meet Bob. Bob was one of the first users of Twitter, and Bob loved Twitter so much that he decided to tell his friends, which resulted in Twitter getting more users. So the more users there are in the network, the more valuable the whole company becomes. Just like many other ways of doing business, e-commerce also has its advantages and disadvantages. On the one hand, it is more efficient to browse and find the items you want due to the filter function, which makes it incredibly time-saving. And the amount of people that can be reached is unlimited. On the other hand, there's the limited personal interaction and there's no immediate gratification compared to shopping personally. And expectations may not match reality. So all of these e-commerce elements will bring us to the next question. What do you need to become successful in e-commerce? For this section, we invited the founder of a very successful digital agency called Engrain to help us answer this question.
I think there are a few things. I think of course the question can be interpreted very broad. I think that many things play a role. I think it's very important, first of all, to have to know your customer, so to understand what problems you're solving, and making sure that there's a good product market fit, as they call it. There's so many things, actually. I think one of the things is also important to know, to have the knowledge and capabilities as a company to be able to, they call it the DQ. Like you have the IQ, you have the EQ, emotional intelligence, but you also have the DQ. It's a digital intelligence. So if your company also understands digital, then you're also more likely to be successful. And I think, first of all, you need to have your marketing good, like I said, the market fit, but also reaching your right customers and knowing your customers. And then you have sales. You need to know how to engage your customers. So now you've convinced you have the right market, but now you need to sell them, engage them, and let them engage with your product. That happens in the store or online with when they're on the website. Can they chat, for example, on the chat? Can you make it personal in that way? And then lastly, how the service part, that's the delight part. So first part, the marketing, that's attracting. The second one is sales, is the engaging. And the third one is the service you give, and that is delighting. So I think those three are three very important things to have in place in order to a good online e-commerce platform.
How will the future of e-commerce look like?
I think it will definitely be bigger. I think it's maybe it's already bigger. I'm not sure when it comes to market size, but I definitely think that that's the future. However, I don't think that offline businesses will cease to exist. I think that there's a pattern that can be followed. Companies start online, then they start going offline. Then they have this omni-channel. Look at Amazon. Amazon also has offline stores. Look at Coolblue. Coolblue now also has store. They just opened one. So I think all these successful online platforms will also have the store. And the store is then more based for the experience rather than being only transactions. And that's the part what I was talking about as well, about how can you extend that experience and create another dimension of customer contact by having also online, combining that. So I see that the future is a combination of online and offline.
What do you think?